Hello guys, welcome to a final, or not final, but finally, a Mechromancer level 61 skill build. Now, I'm almost to 70, or I'm getting to 72, so don't worry about that. I know I didn't put a 51 up, but a lot of people probably have at least the first Vault Hunter pack, Ultimate Vault Hunter pack. So I figured, why not put out a 61 video in the meantime, and then do a 72 later on. So, of course, obviously, after you get this skill, you're going to want to start out with the Little Big Trouble skill tree, because it's the easiest one, because this is all we're going to do for it. More pep, we're going to put up to 5, and it increases your chances to apply burn, electrocute, corrode, and slag status effects. So you put that up to 5. Then you get the Stare, which is Death Trap ability. Death Trap fires a laser beam and sweeps it across the battlefield, dealing burn damage and possibly igniting enemies. And we're going to get that to 1, because it's the only one there. Side note, every time you get a Death Trap ability, Death Trap will get a different piece of armor. So you'll notice that your Death Trap's starting to look different the higher levels you get. So, after a Little Big Trouble, you're going to want to go over to Ordered Chaos. And this one is a little bit tricky because you don't want to fill this one yet. This is when you get more towards the level 72. So I'm going to have to be careful because I'm only 62, I think. So I'm going to be careful not to spend that extra point. So you're going to want to get smaller, lighter, faster. It increases your reload but decreases your magazine size. So you fill that, which is only to 4, and then Anarchy is 1. Now this is where Gage really thrives. This is what really makes her unique. There's this skill called Anarchy. Killing an enemy or fully emptying your gun's magazine while in combat grants you a stack of Anarchy. For every stack of Anarchy you have, you gain bonus gun damage, but your accuracy is decreased. And if you reload before if you reload your gun before it's empty, like if you prematurely reload, like it says there, then all your stacks are gone. And your stacks go down when you're fighting for your life. So just say let's just do one here for example. So just say I'm at 5 right there, and just say I had stacks, which shows above your XP meter, and just say I had like 200 or something. Now since my clip isn't empty right there in the bottom right, and it didn't reload automatically, so if I prematurely reload it by myself without the clip being empty, like that, my stacks will automatically just disappear, so I'll lose all 200 stacks. So you're going to want to get that to 1. Then you're going to want to get Robot Rampage, another Death Trap ability. He lashes out with a flurry of attacks. Now, with my higher levels, I will be getting the Strength of 5 Gorillas, but since we're only at 61 right now, you do not want to invest in that just yet. So, after you get the 1 of Robot Rampage, you're going to want to get Fresh Shrunk Cyberpunk, which increases the amount of stacks you can have. Now, since I think my class mod does it. It does not. My old one did. But depending on your class mod, again, the numbers will differ. I took it off this time because of the class mod, I use a certain skill, but if you don't have that certain class mod, then I don't recommend the skill to you. So, you're going to want to get... I'm thinking here, because Blood-Soaked Shields is a really good skill as well. Killing an enemy immediately restores a portion of your shield, but you lose health. So I'm kind of debating here, because I think that's maybe what's causing my deaths. So I'm not going to personally use it for my next build, because it's just me personally. But I'm using the build just what I have been using lately. So let's just use that anyway. So let's just put this up to 1, 2. Wait, I had this Fresh Strong Cyberpunk is 3, and then Blood-Soaked Shields is 2. I think. No, Blood-Soaked Shields is 1. Then you want to get Annoyed Android, which increases movement speed of Death Trap. You want to fill that. Then you want to get this skill, Type Cast Iconoclast, which whenever you get a stack of Anarchy, there's a chance you gain another stack. So you put that up to 2. Then you want to get Rational Anarchist. So when you have 0, the next time you gain a stack, you gain 25 instead of 1. So I think that's really good. It's just a really good skill because normally when you shoot an enemy and you reload, not prematurely, but you empty your clip into them, you only gain 1 stack. Why not do that but get 25 instead of 1? So since you gain 1.75% damage per stack, instead of doing plus 1.75%, you do whatever 25 is. I know I could do the math, I'm just too lazy right now. But we want to get that skill. So that tree's done. So that's what this tree should look like. I'll give you guys a couple seconds. Okay. Now for those of you who can't see the numbers, though Fresh Strong Cyberpunk is 3, Blood-Soaked Shields is 1, and Type Cast Iconoclast is 2. And the other ones are green. So, these 2 trees are done. Now this tree, you just go all out. Now, this skill, Cooking Up Trouble, when your gun's magazine is full, you regenerate health, so you want to fill that to 5. Now this skill, it's good, but I personally haven't found it beneficial to me yet. I might use it when I get 72, but it's called Close Enough. Your bullets that hit walls or other objects have a chance to ricochet. So if you have high anarchy, I'm assuming I think that's what it's mainly for, because her anarchy puts down your accuracy a lot. I forgot to mention that. It highly decreases your accuracy. Like, I'll go back to it. It adds 1.75% damage per stack, but then it minuses 1.75 accuracy. And it puts your stock cap to 150 just for that skill. So if you have that and then plus 150, you can get up to 300 stacks. But yeah, so I think that's what that skill mainly is for. But I haven't used it yet. So, just for now, Cooking Up Trouble, max it to 5. Then you want to get Buck Up, which is another Death Trap ability, and Death Trap restores the shield of one ally. Really good for when you're in a party. So you want to get that to 1. Then the next one, you want to get Fancy Mathematics, and it improves shield recharge delay and recharge rate based on how low your health is. So the lower the health, greater the bonus. Again, anything that's regen is awesome. So you want to fill that to 5. Then you want to get another Death Trap ability, but this one is the best of all of them. It's called Upshot Robot. While Death Trap is active, you or Death Trap kill an enemy, it increases his duration. So if you get a kill, it adds 5 seconds. If he gets a kill, it adds 5 seconds. And it grants both of you a stackable melee damage bonus. Bonuses are lost when Death Trap goes away. So, if you're in an area with a lot of rack or anything just surrounding you, pissing you off, throw Death Trap out, and he will just do work. And I find it's just a really beneficial skill. So we want to get that. And then you want to get Potent as a Pony, which increases maximum health for you in Death Trap. You want to fill that to 5. Then you want to get Explosive Clap, another Death Trap ability. It causes an explosion in front of him, dealing explosive damage to all nearby enemies. He does a big thunderclap, and it's really beneficial, so we're going to get that. Put that to 1. Then you want to get Made of Sterner Stuff, which you and Death Trap gain damage reduction against all ditch types, and Death Trap gains melee damage, so you want to fill that to 5. Then you want to get 20% cooler, which increases the cooldown, which is really good considering Gage has a slower cooldown, I find, than all the other characters. Then you want to fill it to 5, obviously. Then you want to get Sharing is Caring, which is the very bottom of the Best Friends Forever tree. Grants a copy of your shield to Death Trap, so you want to get that. And, of course, I'm repping a B shield, so Death Trap gets that shield. Then you want to... Now, I'm just figuring out what I did here. I think I might have had 3 on Blood-Soaked Shields, because I only had 2 on this one. Nope, I'm a liar. On my original build that I'm using, I had 2 on Blood-Soaked Shields. Then I had 2 on that, and then 1 on that. But since I don't have the class mod on, and you guys might not have that skill, you want to have 3 on Unstoppable Force, which it grants you bonus movement speed and shield regen for a short while, and it is a kill skill. So every time you kill an enemy, bonus movement speed and shield regen. So you want to get that to 3. Now, this is what your build should look like. I'll give you guys seconds here. Okay, so now that that's done, I will show you guys the build itself. Now, I just realized that I used up all my skill points that I had, because I'm 62. So, one of these skills, so really your Blood-Soaked Shield should only be 1. So, Fresh Shrunk is 3, Blood-Soaked Shields is 1, and then that is 3. But I had an extra point. I forgot to save it. But yeah, so that should just be a 1 instead of a 2. So, now that we're finished, let's go see what damage it does. So, I will see you guys when we're killing some Bullymongs. Okay, so, we are here in the Three Horns Divide. Now on my radar, it's showing there's a red diamond there. Usually, if you guys spawn here, like if you're doing Unkempt Herald farming, and you see that diamond right there, that usually means Savage Lee is right there. There he is right there. Now this isn't his normal spawn. His normal spawn is all the way over there, but since this isn't a video of Legendary Spotlight, we're not going to show his spawn point. But normally, if you spawn there, like if you open it up and you see diamonds right away, that means Savage Lee is over there. Because obviously the Bullymongs don't like him very much. But we'll just ignore him right now, and we'll go over and fight these Bullymongs here. So I will shoot and reload, reset my stack. And as you can see, since my clip is full, I got that little regen there. So let's kill this Bullymong. And boom, 25 stacks right off the bat. Now let's show Death Trap off. Now again, if you have a B shield, your damage is going to do that, but if you don't, you probably won't be doing as much damage as I'm doing right now. And that's the way Death Trap looks now. He doesn't look like that from default, but every Death Trap ability you get, he looks better. And here's where he shows off his laser ability. See that? He's killing the racks out of the sky. Very good to have. And boom, killed that rack. Right off the bat. Let's go see how they're doing against Savage Lee over here. If he's even still over here. There he is. And as you can see, Death Trap, you'll be able to see his added skill. So, there, you guys saw that, the meter filled back up. Every kill, it refills. So if you just keep getting kills very fast, like if you're just back-to-back killing, you're going to see Death Trap for a long time. For a very long time. I think I had Death Trap out for almost 2 minutes once. Actually, I think it was longer than that. I think Death Trap might have been out for... I think it was nearly 5 minutes. Because I was just getting back-to-back kills. Now, Savage Lee, he's a tough enemy. You want to slag him. And since you have stack, she'll do bonus damage anyway. And boom, he's dead. But yeah, that's just how powerful it is, because he's normally a powerful enemy. So yeah, that's the build. It's very strong, as you guys can see. These Bullymongs aren't the weakest. Now, one thing I did forget to mention is since Gage gains stacks, and if you do that damage, so if you take her stack damage, so take 1.75 times 47, then you multiply that by the amp damage of your B shield, then you multiply that by the damage of your weapon. That's a lot of damage Gage is dealing. So, if you have a B shield with a really good weapon and you're getting stacks up the ass, you're going to be kicking a lot of ass with Gage. So I think she gets better as she levels up, I find. She's not really the best from the get-go, much with Zero, and even Krieg. But I'm starting to like Gage a lot more now. But anyways, I hope that video helped you guys. I hope you guys used the level 61 build that I just provided for you. Again, if you have any builds, I will sure as hell try them, showcase them, shout you out, all that shit. So, I hope you guys use the build, and if you can, maybe put a video out using the build, just to see how it helped you, just to see how I can maybe make tweaks to the build, maybe see how you're using them and help you improve, or you can even tell me how I can improve the build. I don't know. But anyways, more videos to come. Level 72 is coming for sure. I'm going to work on Gage today. I'm going to grind the shit out of her. So, yeah. Peace.